You alright, my lovers? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, a little bit special. You'll also have to excuse my voice. I am currently recovering from a serious spell of man flu, so I may sound a little rough around the edges for today. Now today we're not going to be going on any special adventures, we're not going to be doing anything too exciting, so don't get your hopes up for that. But what we are going to be doing is we're going to be looking at some tasty new, top of the line, in-truck technology in the form of telematics.
Oh, what on earth is telematics, Benji?
Telematics is the posh name for the black box of doom. And what it does, it measures your driving ability. Or more to the point, your lack of driving ability. So on mine, we've got various different icons and they light up according to your level of skill. Red, green and orange. Now the first icon lets you know that you're over revving your engine. The second icon lets you know that you've been idling your engine for too long. Now the third icon tells you that you may have just put your brakes on a little bit too hard. The fourth icon tells you that you may have just accelerated a little bit too hard. And the fifth and final icon looks like a lightning bolt, and that tells you that you are speeding. Right, so that's the basics. It gives you a basic idea of what the device does. And the idea is to make you aware of any driving mistakes that you're doing. If you're slowing down too fast, if you're accelerating too hard, if you're taking your RPMs to the max, it will let you know by means of a big flashy light and a... Now if you've got one of these fitted in your company vehicle, they can look at the data and they can decide how good you're driving, how bad you're driving, point you in the right direction, or pick on your flaws. Now I've not had the pleasure of using such a device in my life. This is the first time I've ever had one. So we're going to belt on, make sure we got our coffee. We're going to take our magical key, we're going to put it in the slot and go for a drive. Well, he says that, but I can't get it in the O. Harsh braking, okay, that's cool, because I did have to like brake quite hard, but what on God's green earth is that in front? What on earth is that? And that's another harsh braking, lovely. Apparently that was harsh braking. Obviously I just slammed on my brakes just then. Are you serious? I had to stop for a red light. Don't you dare! Oh, surprise, surprise, it's gone off again. It's gone off again. Can't win, I can't win, I can't f***ing win. I'm not even braking! Shut up! Here we go again. I'm sorry, little box. Your speakers are gonna be worn out by the end of the day, isn't it? You're gonna have a broken speaker. Really? Really? Shut up, for f***'s sake. I can't laugh, it hurts to laugh. You stupid, stupid piece of technology.
Sky Store, the movies straight from the cinema.
Oh, shut. How is that harsh acceleration? I was rolling down a hill. Wait, mate, I've stopped. I've stopped, you stupid thing. Should we just play some music to drown out the sound of this stupid thing? I give up. I literally give up. So, as you can see, driving with telematics is an absolute joy. Now, so as many of you already know, I'm never serious about anything. I always have a laugh and make fun of things. There's a squirrel. It's a squirrel. I'm the sort of person that always makes light of a situation, just laughs it off. So when I put on my serious face, you know shit's about to go down. This box is absolute bullshit. Don't get me wrong, there are a time and place for these types of things, but as it stands, what it's being used for here doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It cannot differentiate between a pedestrian jumping out in front of me, a red light changing, a car swapping lanes, me sat here rolling a cigarette, not seeing what's in front of me and slamming on my brakes, reaching over this way to find a drink, not looking in front of me and slamming on my brakes to avoid hitting another car. It can't tell the difference between those two things. There's absolutely no visual assistance with this thing. All it sees is you apply the brakes and accelerate. These numbers that it's collecting throughout the day get sent to the insurance company. Some guy with a pipe, a rocking chair, a tweed flat cap sits there and reviews these numbers, and he says,
"You've applied your brakes for 5 seconds at 0.76 Gs.
You've accelerated in third gear from 20 miles an hour to 30 miles an hour in 5 seconds.
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll increase the premiums on this guy's insurance. It is bullshit. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not disagreeing with the idea or the use of these things. Well, to be honest, I think this one's broken. There's no way it should be that sensitive. I think it is actually a defective unit, but whatever. Take this in whatever context you want. I know some of the guys at work, they watch these videos, oddly enough. I'm not saying I hate the thing and dislike it. I think it's stupid, it's inaccurate, and it is pointless. But if it's in there for the insurance and I got to have one for everyone to review my driving skills, then so be it. I have no problem with that. In fact, if I've got to live with the thing, I'll get to know it. I'll get to know its limits and what it will take, what I can do, what I can't do, and I will live with those rules. In fact, why don't we do that now? The only light I haven't set off is the speeding light. I've gone the maximum I can go on the UK roads, and I've not set it off, so that's working. Now, to put this next bit in perspective, you ask any professional driver, any car enthusiast, and they will tell you they know their car inside and out, what it's capable of, what its limits are, and what it can do. Cars are like people. Cars have personalities. You get to know them after a while. You get to know how far you can push them, what they can and can't do, what you can and cannot get away with. Now, what I do next, some of you might think I'm taking a piss, but no. I'm going to do this because I need to know at what point that alarm goes off. In order for me to be a better driver, I need to know at what RPMs, that's the RPM needle, if you didn't know. I need to know at what RPMs that thing gets upset. So to steal a quote from Jeremy Clarkson, full power. Oh, so that don't work. Cool. Right, so actually, in all honesty now, yeah, those people with the little yellow stickers in the back of the car, black box monitored, I cannot exceed the speed limit. Sorry for holding you up. All that nonsense, yeah? I can understand why now. Now that I've got one for myself, I can understand why they drive the way they do, why they're always holding people up, why they corner so slowly, why they accelerate away from lights. with no cares in the world, why they slow down at an unbelievably slow rate. I understand now 100% why. Now that I've got this little guy with me on my travels, I understand why these people being monitored drive like this. So there you go, top of the line in-truck technology. Best thing they've ever fitted to this truck. Absolutely love it. If you liked it, leave a like. If you got something to say, leave a comment. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I might even ask them if they could give me one for the car as well. Peace.